You're seeing right now the visuals on your screen. Bosa leader Mmusi Maimane still casting his vote, currently going through that process of folding the three ballots, and now he will be putting it into the three different boxes. As we know, this year there's three different ballots that are going to be happening.
Go ahead, Hasina.
I have voted the pink one. This goes in here.
The scenes that you are seeing right now coming to us here in Dobsonville in Soweto, Bosa leader Mmusi Maimane casting his vote. We're going to try speaking to him once he's just completed dropping that last ballot here. Mr. Maimane, you've just cast your ballot once again in this elections. How are you feeling? What's that emotion going through you? A new party that you're part of, at the helm of in this elections. What's the emotion going through your mind?
Look, to contest for building one South Africa, to fight for the next transition in this country, there can be no greater moment than this one. And I feel in myself a deep sense of humility, another sense of nervousness about where all of this could mean, but ultimately the confidence to know that we will be part of a generation that will bring change in our nation. And so to be able to express that on the ballot, to have campaigned for it, and then to vote here in Dobsonville, in a place that reminds so much of the origins of so many of the struggle that was fought here, I really believe we will usher in a change. And therefore, this to me feels like one of the most poignant moments. I've voted here every single time, yet today feels extra special to be voting for Bosa in these elections and to truly usher in that building of one South Africa.
You walked into this polling station and actually sat with some of the other voters. What were some of the sentiments that they told you as you waited to cast your ballot?
These are my neighbors, these are friends, this is our community. But the bigger sentiment that I think was expressed today is the sentiment that says some people are telling me right here, right now, they haven't had electricity. Some people are telling me right here, right now, this church is symbolic of what's been going on. I've been voting here every single time. And this used to be a place where people will congregate. But as you can see, the roofs are falling out, the windows. It's almost a metaphor of some of what's happened in Dobsonville. That here is a community that's now without electricity, in certain places without water, the soccer field outside. So unemployment is also rife in these communities. It tells you of a story. That's why it would be an important place to begin here and say, how do we build on from here? So that's a sentiment that our neighbors, communities, friends are sharing with us.
What's your message to those that are going out to vote today?
Today is a historic day. Make sure you're part of it. Today is an opportunity to usher in change. Today is a chance to choose a new future for our country where we can build together. And I'm encouraging South Africans today, express change, because we can't live without electricity, we can't live without unemployment, we can't live with crime, we can't live with a failing education. Let's vote, but let's also vote to remind ourselves our children will remember today. When our children will look back at this day, they must be able to stand up and say, Mama, Papa, brother, sister, you did the right thing by voting for Bosa, because ultimately today things changed.
Thank you so much. That was Bosa leader Mmusi Maimane casting his vote here in Dobsonville at the Presbytery Church in Soweto. He has, as he mentioned, been voting here for quite an extensive time. We've been here from the early hours of the morning, where we've seen a steady stream of voters coming into this polling station. I'm going to ask my camera person to give you a look of this specific voting station that we're at. It's inside a church hall, quite a small venue here. We've seen a steady stream. All systems have been on go from the morning. We've not seen any issues when it comes to this specific voting station here. And what we've seen from the morning, people saying quite excited that they had the opportunity to cast their ballot, to make their mark and vote for the party they feel is the most representative of them. But for now, back to you in studio.